Chosen one, listen closely. Something sacred is stirring in this midnight hour. You can sense it, can't you? The air feels charged. The silence feels alive. And your spirit knows. Heaven is paying attention to your name. This is not coincidence. It is divine choreography. Tonight, while the world turns in its sleep, the throne of heaven releases a decree of protection over your life. Every battle, every tear, every restless night, it has led to this moment. You have been through valleys that would have broken others. Yet you stand. You stand because heaven refused to let you fall. And tonight, heaven will not only sustain you, it will surround you. There is a shift happening in the unseen. Angelic wings are unfolding. Divine guardians are taking position. The atmosphere itself is aligning with your destiny. You have wondered why the warfare intensified recently. It is because breakthrough is near. The enemy senses what you cannot yet see. But God has already stepped into your timeline. And his first act tonight is protection. You will no longer fight uncovered. You will no longer walk unguarded. Heaven has studied every attack that tried to crush you and turned it into a map of deliverance. Every pain became a signal. Every loss became an instruction. Now those same weapons formed against you are being reversed into instruments of divine justice. What was meant to destroy you will declare your testimony, and when the morning rises, your enemies will look for you in the old places of defeat and find only light. The fire they meant for you will become your crown, and the smoke will carry your praise upward. God has written tonight as the beginning of your vindication. The voice of God thundered in the book of Exodus, chapter 14, verse 14. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. These words are not history, they are prophecy. Right now, as you quiet your heart, heaven moves on your behalf. Angels are not suggestions of comfort, they are enforcers of covenant. They defend what belongs to God and you. Chosen one, belong entirely to him. Feel that stillness around you. That's not emptiness. It's occupation. The divine has entered your space. Every demonic whisper that tried to invade your peace is being drowned out by the march of angelic order. You are not forgotten. You are fortified. The darkness that once intimidated you now trembles. Because heaven has drawn a line it cannot cross. Every corner of your life, your home, your family, your mind, your dreams is being sealed tonight. What used to breach your spirit will now bounce off the invisible wall of divine defense. The sleepless nights end here. The anxiety ends here. Heaven has made your peace a priority. Chosen one, you have carried burdens no one saw. You have interceded for others while bleeding silently yourself. But God saw. He saw your endurance, your hidden prayers, your faith that refused to die. And tonight, he rewards that faith with covering. He does not send angels casually. He sends them as a royal escort for his own. Do you understand what that means? It means the same God who guarded Daniel among lions now stations angels around you. It means no curse, no word of envy. No unseen plot can reach you without passing through fire from heaven first, and nothing unholy survives that fire. The Lord himself fights for you tonight. You don't need to strive. You don't need to prove. You only need to stay still and let his protection manifest. There is a holy hush around your spirit now, a calm before divine release. Every storm inside you begins to bow to peace. And when dawn comes, you will wake different. The unseen will have shifted. The favor around you will speak louder than any accusation ever did. Doors will open because heaven's guards go before you. Your footsteps will echo authority because you walk under command. Not coincidence. Let this moment seal itself in your soul. The night is no longer your enemy, it is your witness. Heaven has moved for you. The Lord has spoken over you. His armies have gone ahead. Now, act in agreement. Type 777 inches, the comments, as your prophetic seal symbol of divine completion and protection. Then like, share, and subscribe so others may find the same covering that heaven is pouring over you right now. You are not just protected, you are appointed to carry this message forward. The midnight belongs to God, and tonight, so do you. The night deepens. Chosen one. But you are not drifting into darkness, you are being drawn into revelation. The heavens are watching you with purpose. What feels like stillness is actually strategy. You may not hear it with your natural ears, but the sound of angelic movement surrounds you. Their wings brush against eternity. Their light folds into the edges of your reality. You are not forgotten, you are being guarded. Heaven's eyes are upon you. You are under observation not from men, but from the hosts of the Almighty. Every motion of your heart, every cry of your spirit has reached the courts of heaven. You walk through days that feel ordinary, but to God, you are a burning light in a dark landscape. The angels see it. They are drawn to the mark of divine ownership upon your soul. There is a seal on you, invisible but undeniable. You might not see it when you look in the mirror, but the unseen realm trembles at its glow. It tells all of creation, this one belongs to the King. That is why you have been attacked, misunderstood, and resisted. Darkness cannot stand the presence of someone who carries divine favor. Beloved, remember this. Angels do not guard the indifferent, they guard the assigned. You are assigned. Every purpose heaven wrote for you is still alive. And tonight, those purposes are being reinforced by divine protection. Every moment you felt like giving up, heaven tightened the hedge around you. Every time you whispered, "I can't do this anymore," a command went out to reinforce your spirit. The ancient words recorded in the book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 11, declare, "For he will command his angels concerning you, to guard you in all your ways." That is not a metaphor, it is a promise written in light. The very breath of God empowered that decree, and now it operates over you. You walk beneath its covering. Whether in the crowd or in solitude, you are guarded not because of what you've done, but because of who you belong to. Even now, as you read these words, the unseen shifts again. Angels align their ranks around your spirit. Every moment of fear is being replaced by assurance. Every lie that told you you are exposed is being drowned by truth. You are encircled by heaven. There are eyes in heaven that never sleep, and they are fixed on you. When you move through the valley, they follow. When you enter new seasons, they go ahead of you. You may not understand how many dangers you've already been delivered from, accidents avoided, traps unseen, betrayals prevented because heaven intercepted them before they could even reach your door. There have been nights when you thought you survived by luck, but there was no luck, there was intervention. You have been carried by unseen hands through storms you never recognized. The enemy saw you as a target, but God called you untouchable. You carry an assignment too heavy for the unguarded, and heaven knows it. The greater the purpose, the thicker the shield. That is why certain losses were necessary to clear your perimeter, to make room for divine guards to stand without interference. Every person who left was part of God's protection plan. He removes what cannot travel with your calling. Do not mistake isolation for abandonment. Sometimes God must empty the room so angels can fill it. He is not punishing you, He is preparing you. He is fortifying the walls of your life so that no weapon can penetrate the peace He is establishing. Chosen one, when you feel unseen, remember that the watchers of heaven see you fully. When you feel weak, know that the armies of light have already surrounded your vulnerability. You are not wandering in shadows, you are walking under surveillance of glory. Tonight, even your silence is holy. You don't need to speak to be protected. You don't need to perform to be loved. Heaven guards you because heaven recognizes you. There is authority written on your spirit, and the angels obey the signature of that authority, the name of the Lord inscribed upon your heart. Let this truth rest deep within you. Your safety is not fragile. It is not dependent on circumstance, emotion, or human promise. It is secured by eternal command. Heaven's eyes will not close. The light that guards you will not fade. You will walk through days ahead, carrying the awareness that you are watched, not by threat, but by grace. Sleep will come easily now. Your room is full, though it feels quiet. The presence of angels saturates your air, their silent motion stirring peace in your spirit. You are covered, seen, and sealed. Heaven's gaze remains fixed, steady, unwavering, eternal. The night stretches deeper, and silence thickens like sacred smoke. Chosen one, you feel the tension. It is not fear, but awareness. There is movement in the unseen. The darkness around you is not empty, it is trembling. The enemy has realized that you are awakening, and all of hell is uneasy. Do not be alarmed. You are not being attacked, you are being revealed. The same light that exposes danger also confirms destiny. What you sense pressing against your spirit is not destruction approaching, it is heaven confronting everything that tried to bury you. The Spirit of God is stirring the unseen realms on your behalf. There are conversations happening in the spiritual world tonight with your name in them. Demonic plots that have stood for years are being interrupted. The enemy's reports are being shredded in the courts of heaven. And in their place, new decrees are being written, decrees of life, safety, and restoration. You may feel the pressure because angels are wrestling over your territory. You have no idea how valuable your calling truly is. The enemy isn't fighting you for who you are now, but for what you are about to become. Your obedience carries weight. Your yes to God terrifies darkness, as was spoken in the sacred texts of old. From the book of Daniel, chapter 10, verse 12. Do not be afraid, for from the first day that you set your heart to understand and to humble yourself before your God, your words were heard, and I have come in response to them. And Daniel's encounter mirrors your reality tonight. The moment you prayed, heaven heard. The delay was never denial, it was warfare. Angels were sent, but they battled opposition to reach you. What you are feeling right now is the echo of that battle concluding. Heaven is winning for you. Chosen one. Your prayers are not forgotten, words lost in the air. They are coordinates for angelic dispatch. Every tear you shed was a trumpet in heaven's court. Every whispered plea became a weapon in the hands of light. Your persistence has summoned power. But listen carefully, the enemy now attempts his final strategy: distraction. If he cannot destroy you, he will try to deceive you. He will whisper, "Nothing is changing." He will tempt you to return to old fears. Don't. The battle is nearly over. The worst storm comes before the stillness. Do not retreat now. The walls of darkness are cracking. The resistance you feel is proof that deliverance is close. God's angels are not distant, they are mid-flight. Heaven is aligning outcomes that your mind could never strategize. You will see evidence soon, doors opening without effort, peace returning without reason, divine timing unfolding without delay. Every attack that was supposed to break you has become an altar that glorifies God. The very wounds that once bled fear will soon release oil healing for others who walk behind you. You are not just being protected, you are being positioned. Take this in. Your life has triggered a heavenly reaction. Every time you refuse to curse God in your pain, heaven took note. Every time you chose forgiveness instead of revenge, light conquered territory in the spirit. You are a walking declaration that grace works, and that alone terrifies hell. When you sleep tonight, the war continues, but not against you. For you, angels war for your inheritance, your peace, your generations to come. You are under divine surveillance and supernatural defense. Even your dreams are guarded by heavenly watchers who keep your spirit anchored in light. You may not see the outcome yet, but trust the unseen. The same God who sent angels to Daniel has already dispatched them for you. What was held up is being released. What was hidden is being revealed. You will wake up into victory you did not even fight for. Now, as you read these words, take a prophetic step. Write in the comments, "I stand firm." Do this not as routine, but as declaration. Those 3 words are your agreement with heaven. They mean you refuse to surrender ground that God has already claimed for you. They mean you will not bow to fear, doubt, or exhaustion. When you type it, you are announcing to both realms, the seen and the unseen, that you remain anchored, unshaken, and obedient. Let the angels witness your faith tonight. Let the darkness hear your defiance. You are not weak. You are watched, covered, and called. Your steadiness in this moment will summon greater reinforcement. Hold your peace. Chosen one, you are not waiting for protection. It has already begun. Heaven is active. Angels are advancing. And you are standing in victory, disguised as stillness. The night quiets. Chosen one. Yet in that quiet, you feel a vibration, a pulse in the spirit realm that cannot be explained. Heaven has paused everything for a reason. This is not stillness born of emptiness, but stillness charged with instruction. Something divine is about to be whispered into the atmosphere, and it concerns you. You stand in the center of God's attention. Every sound has faded so that His voice can be heard. This is the divine pause, a moment in which eternity leans close and reveals what tomorrow cannot yet contain. There are times when God must still the noise of the world so He can speak the language of heaven directly to your heart. This is one of those times. Do not rush this silence. In this hush lies revelation. The Father has watched you move through chaos and confusion, through betrayal and loneliness. And now He draws near, not to correct you, but to crown you with understanding. For years, you have prayed for answers, and heaven's reply comes not as thunder, but as a whisper. What God whispers tonight will realign your steps. The words you are about to receive will not simply comfort you. They will command the angels concerning you. Heaven's counsel is gathering around your destiny, and the Father's hand is steady over the blueprint of your life. What felt scattered is being redrawn with precision. Every broken path is bending back toward purpose. Beloved, there is divine order hidden within this moment of waiting. God is not delaying, He is protecting timing. The enemy always attacks the impatient heart, because impatience opens doors that should remain sealed. But you, chosen one, are learning to wait differently. Your waiting is worship. Your stillness is strategy. The apostle reminds us in his letter to the Corinthians, 2nd book, chapter 4, verse 17, "For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all." Do you see it now? Your suffering was not punishment, it was preparation. Every trial carried hidden weight, pressing your spirit into deeper endurance. The heaviness you felt was heaven shaping glory within you. And now, as this divine pause unfolds, you begin to realize the truth. None of it was wasted. You have cried, yes, but each tear watered the seed of faith. You have been broken, yes, but that breaking released fragrance that reached heaven's throne. You have waited, and in waiting, you became a vessel large enough to hold what is being poured tonight. The delay was never denial. It was construction. Chosen one. While the world measures progress by motion, heaven measures progress by surrender. You have surrendered much, and heaven has recorded it all. The same God who watches the sparrow fall has seen your sacrifices, your quiet obedience, your secret acts of faithfulness, and tonight, He whispers a single word that changes everything. Protected. When God speaks protection, angels respond instantly. They do not debate. They do not delay. They move. The pause you feel is not absence, it is activation. Even now, unseen hands are rearranging what threatened your peace. Heaven's architecture is shifting walls, redirecting attacks, sealing doors that once leaked fear. Do not mistake stillness for stagnation. The Father is speaking in subtleties through the calm in your chest, the warmth in your spirit, the sudden awareness that you are being watched, not by threat but by love. This is how God moves, quietly, perfectly, with precision that confounds the impatient. Look at your life through the eyes of faith. Every season that felt like silence was a sermon in disguise. Every unanswered prayer was an invitation to deeper intimacy. You wanted clarity, but God wanted closeness. He paused time so that you could hear His heartbeat. And now that heartbeat thunders softly inside you. You are safe. You are seen. You are surrounded. The divine pause was never punishment, it was positioning. It ensured that when you step into your next chapter, you will not walk unguarded. Heaven has gone ahead of you. So stand still in this holy quiet. The whisper of God carries more power than the shout of any storm. Your name has reached the throne. Your angels have received their instructions. And peace, true peace, wraps around you like light. No sound is wasted. No silence is empty. And no moment tonight is without meaning. The pause itself is the miracle. The silence has shifted. Chosen one. What was once still now begins to stir. Heaven moves with rhythm again. Like wind awakening the surface of a calm sea, you can feel it in your chest, the trembling before transformation. The pause has passed. And now, divine sound begins to flow through you. The sound of summoning has started. It is not a sound that the natural ear can hear, but your spirit recognizes it instantly. It vibrates through your bones like a remembered song from another world. It is the call of heaven, the gathering cry that summons angels into formation around the children of light. And tonight, that call is for you. The sound moves through realms. It passes through shadows and shatters silence. It carries one order: protect the chosen. Every angel assigned to you hears it and responds. You are not calling for help anymore. Help has already arrived. The air itself becomes charged with divine electricity. You may not see them, but they see you. Their wings carry authority. Their presence carries purpose. They have been waiting for this command. This exact night, when God would release the decree that you must not be touched, you must not be harmed, you must not fall, the Spirit spoke through the prophet Jeremiah. Chapter 1, verse 19. They will fight against you, but will not overcome you. For I am with you, and will rescue you, declares the Lord. That verse is more than comfort, it is confirmation. God is not watching your struggle from a distance. He is in the sound, moving through your circumstances, orchestrating protection that humbles the plans of the wicked. You do not fight alone. You have never fought alone. Think of it like this. Your life is a lighthouse in the middle of a storm. Waves crash. Wind howls. Yet your light remains. You are not the source of the light God is, but you are its vessel. The sound of summoning is like a foghorn through the storm, calling heaven's fleet to circle your tower. No wave, no darkness, no roar of hell can extinguish what heaven protects. The angels gather now, forming a perimeter around your promise. Every whisper of fear is silenced by the hum of wings. The same sound that summons heaven's armies also stirs your spirit awake. You are reminded that your breath is borrowed from God Himself, and therefore no darkness can claim it. Chosen one. Your trials were loud, but your protection is louder. Every moment of doubt is being drowned out by the symphony of divine defense. What you hear as calm is actually the coordination of heaven's command. When you begin to see breakthroughs in the days ahead, when accidents are avoided, when peace replaces panic, when unexpected favor finds you, remember this night. Remember the sound that started it all. And if this word has reached your heart tonight, take a moment to let gratitude flow. Gratitude is not just emotion, it is recognition that you are not walking this road alone. The same hand that steadied you through the valley is the one that sends angels to accompany you now. If this message stirs your spirit, let it move beyond the screen. Like the light of a candle shared from flame to flame, let it travel. Click like, not for numbers, but as your way of saying, I receive this light. Share it so another weary soul may find the same hope you found tonight. And if you have not yet subscribed, do so as a prophetic act, a way of staying connected to the stream of truth. Heaven keeps releasing in this season. These gestures are not mere clicks, they are echoes. Each act of engagement sends this word further into the dark corners where someone else still cries out for protection. Your small action becomes a ripple that touches distant shores of faith. You may never know whose life is rescued by a simple share, whose midnight becomes morning because you carried light forward. Let your digital footprint be holy ground. Let every interaction be a seed of hope. Heaven uses willing hearts and open hands, and tonight, He may use yours. You are part of the sound now. Chosen one, when you release this message, you amplify heaven's call. The same voice that whispered peace into your chaos can now reach others through you. This is how God multiplies miracles through obedience, through compassion, through shared light. Listen, it's still there. The sound has not faded. It flows through the words you've read, through the heart that receives them, through the screen that transmits them. The angels are still in motion, still circling your life with divine precision, and heaven smiles, because its message has been received and multiplied. So stand in that awareness, guarded, glowing, grateful. The sound of summoning continues to echo, not just for your protection, but through your testimony. Heaven has called your name, and now, through you, calls the names of others too. The night is alive with movement now. Chosen one, the winds have changed direction, and the heavens are open. What began as a whisper has turned into a wave of divine energy that circles you. Something unseen has settled over your spirit, calm yet commanding. This is not imagination, it is impartation. Heaven is marking you tonight. You are no longer merely standing in God's presence, you are being sealed by it. This is the mark of protection, the moment when God declares ownership over your life in a way that even the darkness recognizes. Every force that once sought to reach you now sees the sign: untouchable, covered, chosen. The mark does not glow on your skin, yet every demon, every shadow, every curse recognizes it instantly. They cannot explain it, but they know better than to cross it. This seal does not come through ritual, it comes through relationship. Heaven writes your name into its record, not with ink, but with light, as Jesus himself declared in the Gospel of John, chapter 10, verse 28, I give them eternal life, and they shall never perish. No one will snatch them out of my hand. Emlur. That is what happens tonight. The hand of God closes around your destiny. Nothing, no matter how dark or deceptive, can pry it open. Every fear that once chased you loses permission. Every spirit that once tormented you receives a heavenly notice. This one belongs to the Lord of hosts. Chosen one. Do you realize what this means? You are now a vessel sealed by heaven. You carry divine ownership. Angels recognize you by this mark. Darkness flees from it. Your prayers will sound different because authority now flows through your words. Your footsteps will echo purpose because heaven endorses them. The seal changes the way creation responds to you. Where others walk and encounter resistance, you will walk and witness realignment. Roads will part, hearts will soften, and closed doors will swing open, not because of charm or chance, but because of covenant. You have entered a level of covering that carries consequence in the unseen. This mark also comes with responsibility. You are not protected just for comfort, but for commission. God doesn't shield trophies, He shields vessels of impact. You are meant to move, to speak, to carry the essence of His kingdom into places that forgot the sound of light. The mark declares, this one is on assignment. And every scar you bear becomes proof of survival. Every pain becomes a portal for power. The enemy once thought your breaking was his victory, but he misread the script. Your breaking was heaven's preparation. Oil flows best from vessels that have been pressed, and now that oil is being ignited by divine fire, you may feel warmth on your chest, a sense of peace covering your shoulders. That is not coincidence. That is the anointing, the seal made manifest. When you sleep tonight, you will feel safety in the air, like invisible arms surrounding you. Even your dreams will know they are under divine watch. Chosen one. Let this truth take root. You are not marked by failure, by rejection, or by sin. You are marked by favor. Heaven has rewritten your identity. The labels placed on you by people are dissolving. Only one name matters, now the one heaven calls you by. This is why the attacks intensified before this moment. The enemy always senses sealing before it happens. He tried to stop you from receiving this mark by pushing despair, distraction, and doubt. But he failed. You endured. And because you endured, heaven has confirmed you. From this night forward, things will shift. You will notice divine timing, accelerating, encounters, opportunities, even interruptions will carry God's fingerprints. The covering over you will act as a divine filter. Anything not meant for you will simply fall away. What remains will be blessed beyond explanation. Let your heart whisper, gratitude now. You are walking under the same covering that guarded prophets, protected kings, and delivered saints. You are living proof that mercy still moves, that grace still marks, that heaven still speaks. And if you receive this truth tonight, take a prophetic act of agreement. Type 555 inches, the comments right now. This number symbolizes grace upon grace, divine transition, and angelic activation. It is not superstition, it is a statement of faith. When you type it, you are not feeding an algorithm. You are responding to heaven's invitation. You are declaring, I am sealed. I am shifting. I am safe. No, let it be a whisper typed with reverence. A small gesture carrying eternal meaning. As you, though, imagine the ripple of light that leaves your screen traveling, touching, transforming. For in this act, you join a chorus of others who have been sealed in the same night, by the same God, under the same unshakable love. You are marked, chosen one. The world may not see it, but the heavens know your name. Sleep in peace, covered, claimed, complete. Above you, the night hums with holy tension. Something unseen is taking place, a battle that doesn't make a sound in the natural, but shakes the atmosphere of the spirit. The air feels different now, heavy with purpose, charged with the clash of unseen forces. Chosen one. This is the silent battle above you. Do not fear it. You are not the one fighting. You are the reason for the fight. Heaven's warriors have taken formation over your life. Their swords blaze like lightning. Their shields shimmer like glass, forged from starlight. They move with precision, answering the command of the Almighty, who has decreed your protection. In the unseen realms, the enemy makes his last attempts, throwing confusion, stirring fear, whispering lies, but his efforts fall short. Heaven has intercepted his messages. Angels have broken his signals. The strategies that once threatened you are being dismantled in real time. You are not fighting alone. You are the center of a divine defense. The ancient words recorded in the second book of Kings, chapter 6, verse 16, speak now with renewed power. Don't be afraid. The prophet answered, those who are with us are more than those who are with them. And those words once opened a servant's eyes to see the armies of heaven encircling a hill, and tonight they open yours. Around you is a field of light. Above your head is a canopy of fire. Every arrow aimed your way burns before it reaches you. The night itself bends in reverence to the presence of divine warriors who move at God's command. Chosen one. This battle is not random, it is righteous. It is not punishment, it is protection. The struggle in the unseen confirms the value of what you carry. If there were nothing in you worth guarding, heaven would not have released such force. The intensity you feel around you proves that destiny is close. Do not mistake exhaustion for defeat. You are weary, not because you are losing, but because you are witnessing victory being forged. The angels fighting above you are not losing ground, they are reclaiming it. Every prayer you've prayed, every cry you've made, fuels their strength. Your faith is their rallying cry. Some battles are fought with swords, others with silence. Heaven knows when to roar and when to whisper. This is the quiet warfare, the kind that confuses the enemy because he expects chaos but meets calm instead. Every time you choose peace over panic, the armies of darkness lose formation. Every time you worship in weakness, heaven's forces advance. You may have noticed lately how your spirit has been pulled towards stillness, how certain people or situations have fallen away without explanation. This is not coincidence, it is strategy. God is decluttering your spiritual atmosphere so that nothing obstructs his defense over you. Your life is a fortress, and the walls are being fortified. The cracks that fear created are being filled with faith. The places where you once allowed anxiety to enter are now sealed with assurance. Even your thoughts are being guarded. Even your emotions are being recalibrated. Heaven's warriors do not simply protect your body, they protect your becoming. The enemy will always try to convince you that you are outnumbered. He will point to visible troubles, loud opposition, and painful memories as proof. But faith doesn't count enemies, it counts angels. And right now, you are surrounded by more than enough. The sky over your destiny is alive with light. You may not see the wings, but you feel the warmth. You may not hear the clash, but you sense the victory. The darkness that once lingered around you now recoils, unable to withstand the brilliance of the armies that guard you. You are not a casualty waiting to happen. You are a victory being revealed. The Lord has made you the evidence of his power, and the angels are the shield that enforces that evidence. So breathe. Let your shoulders relax. Your heartbeat slow. The battle is not yours to manage. Your part is trust. The invisible world bends to faith more than fear. Every time you believe instead of breaking, you give your angels permission to strike harder, fly faster, protect stronger. You have been covered from above. You have been claimed by command. The sky over you tonight is not dark, it is radiant with motion. God's messengers move through the air like flashes of lightning, burning away what cannot stay. The silent battle continues, but its outcome is already written. Victory has your name on it. Peace is the banner flying over your life. And when dawn comes, it will not be just another morning. It will be the proof that heaven fought for you in the night. Stand calm beneath the unseen war. You are the reason heaven moves. The atmosphere begins to soften. Chosen one. The trembling of battle gives way to a quiet strength. Something has shifted. The weight that once pressed against your chest has lifted, and peace begins to settle like morning dew upon your spirit. You can sense it even before you see it, the turning of the tide. Heaven has moved. The battle fought above you has concluded in victory, and the sound of conflict fades into silence. The air carries a purity that feels unfamiliar, yet deeply right. The tension that lingered in the unseen is replaced by order. Everything that once resisted you now begins to align itself with God's design. You do not need to understand every detail. The important truth is this: the tide has turned. What was against you is now working for you. The things that once delayed you are now being used to deliver you. Every injustice is being rewritten into divine justice. According to what is revealed in the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Lo, this is not just scripture, it is the blueprint of your current season. God has taken the fragments of your past and rearranged them into a pattern of purpose. The pieces that never made sense before are coming together now. What felt like failure becomes foundation. What looked like loss becomes legacy. The divine reversal is already in motion. Situations that once drained you are now producing strength. People who once rejected you will soon bear witness to your rise. The very places where you were mocked will become the ground of your multiplication. This is what heaven means by the turning of the tide. No, chosen one. You have walked through seasons of darkness long enough to recognize the dawn when it comes. You feel it in your bones, a lightness, a certainty, a pulse of hope where there used to be dread. That's how restoration begins. Not with noise, but with knowing. Do not be surprised if old doors suddenly reopen, or if paths you thought were closed begin to stir again. The hand of God is rewriting timelines. People will call it coincidence, but you will know better. Heaven is reorganizing reality for your favor. Every no that once broke your heart is becoming a yes, wrapped in perfect timing. There is movement even in what appears motionless. Beneath the surface of your life, roots are growing, waters are shifting. Divine current flows unseen. The tide does not turn loudly, it turns steadily, faithfully, guided by the gravity of God's will. So too is your destiny being pulled toward fulfillment, not by effort, but by grace. You must learn to trust this rhythm. It may not rush, but it never falters. It carries you forward, past the wreckage of what was, into the wide-open waters of what is to come. You are being carried by divine current now. Your striving ends where his sovereignty begins. The tide that once brought opposition now brings opportunity. Where there was resistance, there will be rest. Where there was scarcity, there will be supply. Heaven has recalibrated the flow around you so that even the winds that once opposed you will now propel you forward. Remember this truth: God never allows pain without purpose. Every storm you endured prepared you for the calm that follows. Every season of drought prepared you to appreciate abundance. Now that the tide has turned, you will see fruit where there was barrenness and laughter where there was lament. Beloved, the shifting may feel strange at first. After so much warfare, peace can seem unfamiliar. But do not doubt it, this peace is real. It is not the fragile calm of avoidance, but the fortified silence of victory. The angels who fought above you now stand watch in serenity, their task complete. Look back for a moment, not with sorrow, but with gratitude. See how far you've come. How many nights God has carried you through. How many unseen dangers never touched you because heaven intervened. The turning of the tide is not only about change, it is about recognition. You are being reminded that God never left you, not for one heartbeat. And now, you step into new waters. These are not the same seas that once threatened to drown you. They are the same elements. Yes, but transformed by grace. The water that once overwhelmed you now carries you. The waves that once terrified you now teach you to trust. This is divine redemption, God taking what the enemy meant for evil and turning it into strength. You do not need to swim against the current anymore. You only need to yield to it. His flow will take you exactly where you are meant to be. Chosen one. Lift your eyes. The horizon glows faintly with the first light of breakthrough. The tide has turned, and with it, your season. The light has come. Chosen one. Yet the echo of battle still lingers faintly in the distance. It is the sound of chains, snapping chains you didn't even know were still wrapped around parts of your heart. Heaven is finishing what it started. The turning of the tide was only the beginning. Now comes the breaking of chains. You can feel it, a subtle release deep in your spirit. Like something once heavy is finally lifting. These are not ordinary burdens. These are ancient weights, old agreements, silent vows made out of pain or fear that heaven is now dissolving. The breaking is gentle but complete. Every lie that once tethered your thoughts is losing power. Every cycle that kept repeating fear, guilt, shame is being rewritten in the fire of divine mercy. The sound of chains falling in the spirit is not violent, it is melodic. It sounds like freedom. The Word of God declares in the Gospel of John, chapter 8, verse 36, "If the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed." That is happening now, not in theory, not in hope now. The Son has spoken over you, and heaven enforces his decree. The chains that once defined you have no legal right to remain. Your heart is stepping into open space. Chosen one. Freedom always feels unfamiliar at first. You've lived under pressure so long that peace feels strange. You may even find yourself reaching for what once held you, simply because it was familiar. But the Spirit says, do not return to Egypt when Canaan is before you. You have crossed the line. Every weight that once dictated your choices, addiction, self-doubt, regret is losing its command. You are being rewired. The very triggers that once silenced your confidence will now remind you of how far you've come. Heaven is not only breaking chains, it is forging keys. And you, once bound, will unlock freedom for others. Listen carefully. Beloved, some of the chains were visible bad habits, toxic patterns, unhealthy connections, but some were invisible self-criticism, perfectionism, fear of disappointing God. Those were the hardest to break because they disguised themselves as humility. Yet tonight, the Spirit exposes them and cuts them clean. You are being released not only from sin, but from false guilt. This freedom is not reckless, it is refined. It doesn't make you careless, it makes you courageous. You will still feel responsibility, but it will no longer crush you. The same strength that once held the chains together now fortifies your resolve to never return to them again. Chosen one, as your spirit rises in this new liberty, remember this truth. God doesn't just remove what binds, He replaces it with blessing. In the space where captivity once stood, joy will take residence. Where sorrow lived, peace will build a home. The echoes of past bondage will fade into distant memory. You will begin to notice changes in how you speak. Words that once carried despair will now carry decree. You will notice a shift in what draws your attention. The things that once tempted you will lose their color. It is not that you are stronger on your own. It is that the chains no longer fit who you have become. Sometimes, freedom arrives quietly. It doesn't always look like shouting or celebration. Sometimes, it's as simple as waking up and realizing that the thought that used to hurt you doesn't sting anymore. That memory that used to haunt you now feels like a closed book. That voice of accusation finally has gone silent. Beloved, you are walking lighter. You are breathing deeper. Every exhale releases residue from what once imprisoned you. The cage door is open, and heaven is urging you to step out fully. Take this moment as a sacred acknowledgement. Freedom is not an event, it's a transformation. It grows as you move. The more you walk in it, the more real it becomes. God's deliverance does not just end a chapter, it begins a movement. Now, to seal this word in your heart, type in the comments, I am free. These 3 words carry power. They are not a slogan, they are a spiritual announcement. When you declare them, you affirm heaven's verdict over your life. You let the unseen realm know that you are no longer available for oppression. You stand in agreement with the voice of the Son who called your name and broke your chains. Type it not as reaction, but as revelation. Let it echo through your home, through your lineage, through your timeline. Let every remaining shadow hear it and flee. You are free, not partially, not conditionally, but completely. This is your new reality. The prison is gone. The chains are dust. And your soul walks unhindered into purpose. The storm has quieted. Chosen one. The waves that once roared now sigh softly against the shores of your soul. You have crossed through the night and stand in a strange kind of stillness, not empty, but holy. This is the covenant of safety, the promise that what once hunted you can no longer find you. Heaven has redrawn the boundaries around your life. You are not merely surviving, you are secured. There is a sacred calm that follows divine warfare, and you are standing in it now. It feels almost unreal, the absence of fear, the steady rhythm of peace. Yet this calm is not the result of escape, it is the evidence of covenant. God did not simply deliver you from danger, He delivered you into His promise. Heaven speaks clearly through the words in the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. This is what surrounds you now, the strong tower of His name. You are not outside it, looking for safety. You are within it, protected by the very sound of who He is. His name itself becomes your shelter, His presence, your walls, His faithfulness, your foundation. No storm can breach what heaven has built. Chosen one. Pause and breathe. This peace is not temporary, it is structural. Heaven has built it around you like a fortress of light. Every brick of that fortress is made from answered prayers, unseen rescues, and divine mercy. You are dwelling within grace itself. If your life were a garden, this covenant would be its fence, not to confine you, but to keep out what steals. You are free inside these borders, free to grow, to dream, to rest. The storms will come, but they will break at the edges. The winds will blow, but they will bend before your walls. Sometimes safety feels too quiet for those used to chaos. You may find yourself waiting for another attack, for another loss. But this silence is not the pause before pain. It is the song of protection. God is teaching you to live without fear, to recognize peace as your new normal. There will be moments when you'll wonder, is it really over? And heaven will whisper, yes, it's over, but the story isn't. What comes next is not survival, it is purpose. The same hands that shield. You are shaping your next chapter. This covenant is not just about safety, it's about strength. When you speak now, your words will carry weight because they come from a place of covering. When you move, your steps will be guided because you walk beneath promise. You are not an escapee, you are an ambassador of divine safety. Others will find shelter through your testimony. If this message stirs something deep inside you, take a gentle step of gratitude. Let this word ripple outward. Tap the like not for numbers, but as a way of saying, Lord, I receive this covering. Share this message as an act of compassion. Like handing someone a lantern in a storm. You never know who is walking through the same darkness you've just come out of. And if your spirit has found refuge here, consider subscribing, not as routine, but as remaining within the stream of these divine reminders. Think of it like returning to a quiet garden where your soul can breathe again, where heaven keeps speaking softly into the noise of the world. Every time you share, you extend this covenant outward. Every small act of acknowledgement becomes a seed of protection for someone else. That's how light multiplies. It doesn't force, it invites. You don't have to preach or persuade. Your simple act of sharing says, there is safety here. Come and see. This isn't about building followers, it's about building faith. It's about weaving a net of light, strong enough to catch those falling through despair. Heaven uses the simplest gestures to perform its greatest rescues. And sometimes, one click carries the weight of an answered prayer for someone else. Chosen one. Let gratitude flow quietly through you tonight. The storm that once defined you has lost its voice. The sea has returned to peace. You are still standing, still breathing, still believing, and that means covenant. Heaven has fulfilled its promise. So rest. The tower still stands. The wings of God are stretched wide above you, and His name resounds around your soul. You are covered in ways your mind cannot comprehend. The night has surrendered, and the day ahead will rise upon someone who is unshakably, irreversibly safe. The night breathes differently now. Chosen one, it is no longer heavy with warfare, nor thick with waiting. The air carries a new scent, the faint, fiery fragrance of heaven's victory. Something holy descends into your space. This is not another angelic guard or quiet watcher. This is the messenger of fire. You have felt warmth before, but this is different. It doesn't simply comfort, it consecrates. You can sense the presence before you even name it, the stillness that demands reverence, the electricity that feels like standing before a living flame. Heaven has sent a higher-ranking messenger to you tonight, not because you are in danger, but because you are being promoted in the Spirit. Every spiritual season has its angel, and this one carries both message and mantle. This messenger of fire has come not just to protect, but to ignite. The warfare is ending, yes, but the calling is beginning. You have endured storms long enough to carry fire without fear now. This is the transition from surviving to shining. The voice of God thundered in the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 2. There the angel of the Lord appeared to him in flames of fire from within a bush. Moses saw that though the bush was on fire, it did not burn up. That moment was not just history, it is happening again in your spirit. Just as Moses turned aside to see the flame that did not consume, heaven now invites you to turn aside and notice what burns within you. The messenger of fire has come to set you ablaze, but not to destroy, to define. This flame is holy. It does not scorch your purpose, it purifies it. It does not consume your identity, it clarifies it. Everything that was false, borrowed, or broken is being burned away, and only the real, radiant essence of who you were created to be will remain, chosen one. This fire is not punishment, it is permission. It gives you access to a level of spiritual authority you could not carry before. Every tear that fell in the night has become fuel for this flame. Every disappointment, every delay, every betrayal, all of it has been gathered by heaven and transformed into oil. Now the messenger of fire pours that oil upon you, and what once wounded you now becomes what warms you. You may feel an awakening, stirring within sudden insight, renewed clarity, deep conviction. That is how this messenger speaks, not always through words, but through weight, through the shift in the atmosphere that says, something divine is happening inside you. This is not the end of warfare, it is the beginning of wonder. The same fire that once fell on the mountain now flickers inside your chest. The same presence that called Moses now calls you not to escape, but to lead. Your path will not be ordinary from here. The fire marks you for movement. Beloved, you have prayed for signs, for confirmation, for guidance. This is it. The answer is not a direction, it's a flame. God is giving you His presence as your compass. The messenger of fire is heaven's way of saying, you are ready to carry what once carried you, and do not fear what burns. The fire that consumes sin refines saints. It will not destroy you, it will define you. Let it purify every motive, every word, every dream. Let it test what needs to remain and melt away what cannot. You are being made ready for your next mantle. When this process finishes, you will walk differently. You will speak with authority that surprises even you. The same words that once trembled with doubt will carry unshakable power. The same eyes that once cried in confusion will now see through deception. This is what fire does. It transforms ordinary vessels into carriers of divine light. Chosen one. This messenger does not stay long. Fire never lingers where it is ignored. So honor this moment. Speak less. Listen more. Let the Spirit instruct you through feeling rather than speech. You will know what to do next, because the same fire that visits will also guide. When you wake tomorrow, do not search for evidence. The proof is already within you, the clarity, the courage, the holy unrest that refuses to let you settle for less than purpose. The messenger of fire doesn't come to entertain, it comes to ignite movement. You are now a torchbearer. The flame that found you tonight is meant to travel with you into the dark places of the world. Wherever you go, this light will go too, and those who come near you will feel warmth they can't explain. That is how heaven works, through fire that doesn't consume, through souls that glow without explanation. Rest tonight, knowing this truth. The same God who appeared in flame still speaks in fire. And tonight, He has spoken over you. The fire still flickers. Chosen one. Its glow lingers on the edges of your awareness, like sunrise seeping through a window before dawn fully arrives. You are between realms, the night of struggle behind you, the morning of purpose ahead. Heaven is awake, and the earth feels the shift. This is the prophetic night watch. There is a reason you feel restless while others sleep. You are not sleepless by accident. You are summoned. The Holy Spirit often moves in the hours when silence rules the world, because that is when the noise of distraction dies. These are the sacred hours where prophets are formed, intercessors are awakened, and angels are dispatched anew. Look around your space. The air feels charged, yet calm. Heaven's messengers stand at the threshold of your life, their armor gleaming with invisible fire. They are not simply standing guard, they are taking note. Every sigh, every prayer, every whisper from your lips becomes instruction for them. You are part of heaven's strategy tonight. It was proclaimed in the second letter to Timothy, chapter 4, verse 5. But you, keep your head in all situations. Endure hardship. Do the work of an evangelist. Discharge all the duties of your ministry. And this word is not just a call to action, it is a wake-up call to destiny. You are no longer watching from the outside, you are being enlisted into heaven's night shift. God is trusting you with awareness when others are asleep. This is not a burden, it is an honor. The prophetic night watch is not about insomnia, it is about insight. Heaven opens windows during the night that daylight cannot reveal. You may sense people in your spirit, faces, names, situations that suddenly weigh on your heart. Do not dismiss these impressions. They are not random thoughts, they are assignments. The Spirit places burdens upon the chosen to intercept disaster before it begins. Your prayers tonight will travel faster than words. They will ride on wind and reach places your feet have never been. The angels waiting nearby will take your declarations as coordinates, carrying them into situations beyond your knowing. You are not just praying, you are partnering with the supernatural, chosen one. When the world sleeps, heaven works, and you, awakened at this hour, are part of that divine motion. Do not resent your sleeplessness, redeem it. If your spirit stirs in the night, it is because heaven is calling for your agreement. Say yes, even in whispers. That yes shakes the unseen. This is why the enemy always attacks rest for those who are prophetic. He knows that when you are awake at the right hour, you are dangerous to darkness. He knows that your voice carries command, that your awareness carries weight. But tonight, he loses ground again. You are awake, not by disturbance, but by design. Listen closely. You may not hear audible sound, but there is a rhythm around you. It is the pulse of angels moving, responding to divine command. The prophetic watch is not only about you being aware, it is about heaven aligning through you. The same God who once guided the pillar of fire through the wilderness now guides his children through the night hours by light within. And in this moment, as you read these words, heaven invites you into alignment. You have been chosen not just to receive protection, but to extend it to become a vessel through which divine covering flows to others. Your prayer tonight can shift someone else's morning. Your obedience can stop a storm before it ever reaches their door. Beloved, you are a watchman on the wall. Your presence at this hour means purpose. The fact that you're hearing this word now is proof that heaven trusts you with what others ignore. You are part of a network of the awakened souls linked by obedience and fire, stretching across the earth, holding the night in prayer. If this resonates in your spirit, respond in faith. Type 444 inches, the comments. That number represents divine order and angelic alignment. It is heaven's reminder that everything surrounding you is in structure, not chaos. When you write it, you are agreeing that your home, your heart, your purpose, and your future are under heaven's command. You are declaring that what happens tonight happens by design. Type it as a signal in the spirit. It is not superstition, it is synchronization. When you release that number, you mark your agreement with this night's assignment. You join others across the world who are awake, watchful, and ready. Together, your collective faith becomes a wall of light, stretching across nations. Chosen one. The night watch continues. Your angels are moving. Your prayers are echoing. And your presence in this hour is not unnoticed. Heaven sees you awake, alert, aligned, and smiles. Stay in this awareness a little longer. Breathe. Pray. Listen. For in this midnight quiet, the plans of God are unfolding, and you are standing in the center of them. The darkness begins to thin. Chosen one. The first quiet strokes of dawn touch the edges of the world, painting silver lines across the horizon. Heaven's long labor through the night begins to show its fruit. You can feel it, a strange stillness after so much movement. A deep breath from the universe itself. This is the morning after glory. It comes softly, not with trumpet or thunder, but with light, the kind of light that doesn't shout, but reveals, the kind that makes sense of the shadows you once feared. You stand now in the glow of completion, heaven's invisible work manifested into visible peace. What God did in silence while you slept has changed everything. You will notice it in small ways. First, the heaviness that once sat on your shoulders feels lighter. The fog that clouded your thoughts has lifted. The fears that used to follow you seem strangely quiet. It is not that they have disappeared, it is that they no longer have permission to speak. Something holy has taken authority over your atmosphere. As the prophet wrote in the scroll of Habakkuk, chapter 1, verse 5, "Look at the nations and watch and be utterly amazed. For I am going to do something in your days that you would not believe, even if you were told, Olen, that something is happening now. You may not yet see the full picture, but it is unfolding all around you. God is weaving favor into your ordinary moments. He is rearranging details you thought were lost. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment you endured was not destruction, it was design. The morning after divine warfare is sacred. It carries an echo of gratitude, a residue of glory. You can almost feel the presence of the angels still lingering, their armor faintly gleaming before they return to the heights. They fought for you, but now they rest, knowing their mission succeeded. Chosen one. This morning is not the same as others. The light that touches your face is not ordinary sunlight, it is symbolic. It declares that darkness has surrendered. It whispers, "You made it through." Every sunrise carries prophecy for those who can see it. That light always wins. That faith never fails. That God's promises outlast the night. Take a moment and remember the hours that felt endless, The nights you questioned if help would ever come. You prayed. You wept. You waited. And yet, here you stand, still breathing, still believing. This is the reward of endurance. This is the evidence that heaven heard every cry. The morning after glory often begins quietly because God delights in gentle revelation. He doesn't need noise to prove his power. The sun rises without sound, and yet all creation responds. So too will your life now begin to rise in quiet beauty. What once looked ruined will bloom again. What once seemed hopeless will find meaning. Even as you move through your day, divine patterns are emerging around you. People will speak kindness unexpectedly. Circumstances will align without effort. You will find peace in places that used to bring anxiety. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. The unseen has become seen. Do not rush this new light. It is delicate, like the first breath after awakening. Let gratitude be your language this morning. The temptation after breakthrough is to sprint forward, to make up for lost time. But the Father says, walk, don't run. Savor what I've done. The pace of peace is slower, but stronger. You have entered a covenant rhythm, heaven's heartbeat synchronizing with your own. The morning after glory teaches you to live differently. You will notice more. Hurry less. Speak slower. Love deeper. The awareness that God moved for you changes how you see everything else. And as you carry this peace, you will begin to reflect it. The same way the dawn turns clouds into gold, so your life will color the world around you. People will feel the difference without knowing why. Your calm will calm them. Your light will light theirs. The true sign of divine victory is not noise, it's peace. You don't need to shout that you're free. Freedom will show in the way you walk, in the serenity of your presence, in the stability of your heart. The morning after glory doesn't boast, it simply is. Chosen one, the night has surrendered, and the light belongs to you. You are stepping into a season where battles end before they begin, where storms dissolve before they reach you, where blessings arrive before you even ask. Heaven has gone ahead, and the path before you is radiant with favor. Look to the horizon one more time. The same sun that once set on your sorrow now rises on your redemption. You made it through the long night, and heaven celebrates your dawn. The light of dawn now stands in full command of the sky. Chosen one, the shadows retreat, thin and harmless, folding themselves beneath the weight of morning. You can feel the shift not only around you but within you. The air feels lighter, your thoughts clearer, and your heart stronger. Heaven has completed a full cycle around your life. This is the ripple in the spirit realm. When God moves for one of his chosen, the motion never stops with them. The divine is never localized. It flows outward like water, touching everything connected to the source. You, beloved, have become that source. The change that began in you has begun to ripple through the unseen, traveling across time, across generations, across hearts that are unknowingly tied to your obedience. Every act of faith sends vibration through eternity. Every prayer you've whispered, every tear you've shed in trust, every act of forgiveness that cost you dearly, it all releases sound waves in the spirit. They travel beyond your reach, altering circumstances far beyond your awareness. Heaven has used your endurance as an instrument of transformation. The Spirit spoke through the prophet Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 11. So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it. And that same truth applies to you. The words you have spoken in faith, the declarations you made in tears, the quiet confessions you voiced when no one was listening, none of them return empty. Each word carries the echo of divine promise. Each syllable of faith becomes a seed planted in unseen soil. You may not see it yet, but your obedience has shifted atmospheres. Somewhere tonight, a heart that was ready to give up feels strength again, because heaven used your endurance as a signal. Somewhere, a prayer you prayed months ago is being answered for someone you've never met. Chosen one. You must understand, God never blesses in isolation. Every miracle He performs in you is a message to someone else. Every deliverance in your life sends an invitation to those still bound. You are living proof that His word works. And that proof multiplies through proximity, those connected to you by blood, by love, by destiny are beginning to feel the shift. You may notice people drawn back to you, not to take, but to listen. They will sense peace around you, a stillness that cannot be explained. That is the ripple working. The same light that entered your life is spilling over, reaching hearts not yet ready to believe, but unable to ignore what they feel when near you. Sometimes the ripple is slow and gentle. It moves like a breeze through generations, healing what was broken long before you were born. Family lines that carried conflict and sorrow will begin to mend. Conversations once impossible will start unfolding naturally. That is not coincidence, it is restoration. Heaven repairs through the quiet persistence of grace. Other times, the ripple is powerful, like thunder beneath calm waters. It shakes systems, exposes hidden wrongs, and opens doors long sealed by fear. In both ways, whether gentle or grand, it moves through you, and because of you, chosen one, you are a carrier of continuity. What God does through your life will not stop when you do. It will outlive you. Your obedience becomes inheritance. Your courage becomes someone else's foundation. Every time you said yes to God when it cost you comfort, you set off another wave in the Spirit, one that will reach people you may never meet this side of eternity. And there is more. The ripple does not only move outward, it also circles back. What you release in faith eventually returns multiplied. That is why new strength keeps finding you. That is why new joy visits even when you feel empty. Heaven always repays what it borrows. The peace you spread will come back as protection. The love you give will come back as restoration. Think of it like standing at the edge of a lake at dawn. When you throw a stone, the ripples stretch outward until they disappear, but if you watch long enough, you will see them return to the shore. So too do your prayers, your kindness, your sacrifices. They go out and return, carrying blessings from distant places. Beloved, this is the beauty of divine continuity. Nothing done in love is ever lost. Every moment of obedience becomes eternal motion. Every yes you've given continues to echo in creation. The spirit realm keeps record of every sound, every act, every surrender, and ensures they accomplish purpose. Stand still for a moment and feel it, the quiet hum of heaven responding to your life. You have become a living testimony that faith is never wasted. The ripple moves still, carrying God's light through the hearts, homes, and histories connected to you. The light has grown brighter now. Chosen one. The morning has settled into strength, and you can feel heaven's weight upon you, not the weight of burden, but of authority. Something in the spirit recognizes your name differently now. You have walked through fire, through silence, through warfare, through waiting, and now you emerge as one clothed in power. This is the mantle of dominion. You can sense it, can't you? The quiet certainty, the way peace no longer feels passive but powerful. You no longer shrink before what used to intimidate you. The same storms that once shook your voice now wait for your command. This is not arrogance, it is alignment. The ancient words written in the book of Revelation, chapter 5, verse 10, now echo within you. You have made them a kingdom and priests to serve our God, and they will reign on the earth. This mantle does not glitter like gold or rest on your shoulders like a crown. It rests on your spirit like still fire. You may not feel its weight at first, but others will. People will begin to look to you for guidance without knowing why. Environments will shift when you walk in. Conversations will change tone when you speak. You are a carrier of heaven's equilibrium now. Chosen one. Dominion is not about being above others. It's about standing firm in who God made you to be. You no longer bend to the opinions of those who misread your purpose. You no longer chase validation from places that cannot recognize the divine in you. This is spiritual maturity, walking with confidence without losing humility. Imagine yourself as a tree planted by rivers of living water. The storms that once snapped branches now only make you sway. Your roots run too deep to be uprooted. Your shade offers comfort. Your fruit brings nourishment. You no longer react to seasons. You rule within them. That is dominion. And just as trees bear fruit to feed others, so your life now becomes sustenance to those around you. Your words will refresh those weary of doubt. Your example will steady those drowning in fear. You are not just walking in victory, you are extending it. This is the point where purpose begins to serve others. The light that found you in darkness is now meant to shine outward, guiding travelers still trapped in night. You are not the same person who began this journey. You are a beacon, a torchbearer, a vessel of divine rule expressed through gentleness. If this message has reached you in that deep place, the place that recognizes truth, not by hearing, but by feeling, pause and let gratitude settle in your chest. Then, as a quiet act of faith and connection, leave a comment below that simply says, I choose my crown. Not as pride, but as posture. These 4 words are not about claiming power for yourself. They're about acknowledging responsibility. To choose your crown means to accept the call to lead with love, to influence with integrity, to protect what is holy within your reach. When you type it, you're saying, I accept heaven's trust. And if this message has watered something in your spirit, let it ripple outward, like seeds carried by the wind. Your engagement helps this word reach other hearts, still waiting for confirmation that their time has come. Tap like not for applause, but as a whisper of agreement saying, yes, Lord, I understand. Share it as an offering, a way of passing light from your flame to another's candle. And if your heart feels anchored here, subscribe as a symbol of staying connected to this flow of revelation. Not because you need more noise in your feed, But because your soul recognizes this as nourishment, you never know whose breakthrough might depend on a message they only see because you shared it. Heaven never wastes obedience. Every small act done with sincerity becomes divine momentum. What you send forward returns multiplied, hope for hope, peace for peace, light for light. Chosen one. Wear this mantle quietly. Dominion is best expressed through kindness. Let your authority heal, not harm. Let your words build, not boast. You have been crowned, but not for ceremony, for service. You are not above others. You are positioned to lift them. Walk with steady confidence. Now, the earth responds to those who walk in covenant. Your steps will leave imprints of peace wherever they land. The light around you will bend darkness out of every corner you enter. You are not chasing blessing anymore. You have become the blessing. This is what it means to reign, to love deeply, to forgive freely, to walk humbly while carrying heaven in your breath. That is the true crown, the one heaven placed on your spirit long before you ever knew you were chosen. The day is fully alive now. Chosen one. The light has reached every corner of the horizon, and what once hid in shadow can no longer linger. You have walked through darkness, through fire, through silence, and through dawn, yet the journey does not end here. The light above you deepens into radiance, and with it comes a new awareness, an understanding that you are never truly alone. This is the realm of the eternal watchers. You have felt their presence before, gentle, unwavering, constant. Sometimes it was a sudden calm when chaos surrounded you. Other times, a quiet thought urging you away from danger. These moments were not luck or coincidence. They were the work of ancient guardians, angels assigned not for a moment but for a lifetime. The writings of David in the Psalms, chapter 34, verse 7, remind us, the angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them. Chosen one. God does not assign angels lightly. Their presence signifies purpose. They are stationed around those whose lives will ripple beyond their own generation. The fact that you are covered by such watchers means your journey carries consequence far beyond what you see. Heaven protects what heaven plans to use. The eternal watchers move with a discipline that transcends human comprehension. They do not grow weary. They do not question orders. They see time differently. While you experience moments in sequence, they see the full pattern of your days, the beginning, the middle, the end, guarding, each with precision. Sometimes, their interventions feel like interruptions, a missed opportunity, a delayed trip, a conversation that never happened. Yet behind those inconveniences are calculations too complex for you to grasp. What you call detour, they call deliverance. What feels like delay is often a divine interception. They have stood beside you through seasons you thought you were abandoned. When despair whispered that no one cared, they were there, silent, strong, immovable. Their assignment is not to comfort with words, but to preserve with presence. You are still alive because heaven refused to let destruction reach you. You might ask, why me? The answer lies in the design of grace. God marks certain souls to carry his light across generations, and such souls must walk under constant protection. You are one of them. The eternal watchers surround you because your destiny holds weight. There are promises yet to be fulfilled, through your obedience, songs yet to be sung through your story, lives yet to be touched by your endurance. Their protection extends beyond your body. It covers your lineage, your legacy, your influence. Every person connected to your purpose stands under a portion of the same covering. When you intercede for others, those angels respond not because of who you are alone, but because of who you serve. They recognize heaven's voice through your prayers. Chosen one. There is a rhythm to their guardianship. It changes as you grow. When you were weaker, they shielded you. As you matured, they began to strengthen you. Now, as you carry dominion, they coordinate with you. Heaven's army no longer just defends your steps, they advance with you. You are part of a larger choreography, a divine movement where the seen and unseen intertwine. Every act of faith you take signals movement in their ranks. When you choose peace over panic, they expand their perimeter. When you forgive, their swords lower. For the territory of grace grows wider. You walk, and they walk with you. You rest, and they stand guard. Do not romanticize their presence, but honor it. They are not idols of fascination, but instruments of faithfulness. They are proof that heaven never forgets what it loves. Each watcher assigned to you knows the sound of your heartbeat, the rhythm of your worship, the signature of your spirit. To them, you are not anonymous, you are assignment. Even now, as you read these words, their attention sharpens. They are drawn to the resonance of truth in your heart. Every time you remember who you are in God, their light brightens. Every time you walk in obedience, their wings move closer. You are surrounded by a realm that responds to righteousness. And know this, when your earthly days end, their mission will not. They will escort your spirit across the veil, standing as witnesses before the throne, presenting you as one they have watched faithfully until the very last breath. The relationship between heaven's watchers and God's chosen does not dissolve with time, it completes with eternity. So walk through the day unafraid. The eternal watchers remain stationed. They see what you cannot. They guard what you do not notice. They fight what you will never know. You are protected not only by mercy, but by mandate. The eyes of heaven are upon you, and they do not blink. The sky above you glows with quiet strength now. Chosen one. The journey that began in darkness has led you here to the place of fulfillment, to the end of one divine cycle and the beginning of another. Every battle fought, every word spoken, every tear released in faith has carried you to this sacred hour, the seal of completion. Completion is not simply an ending. It is heaven's signature on what has been accomplished. It means nothing was wasted, nothing forgotten, nothing left undone. Everything that tried to break you became part of the design that built you. What felt like delay was construction. What felt like silence was strategy. Now, heaven finalizes its decree. You are covered, complete, and commissioned. You can feel it in the stillness around you. A sense of closure that is not sorrowful but strong. The weight of striving lifts, replaced by the peace of satisfaction. The unseen battles have ended, and the angels that once waged war for you now stand in calm reverence. Their assignment fulfilled. The heavens are quiet, not because nothing moves, but because everything is in order, as was spoken in the sacred texts of old. In the book of Philippians, chapter 1, verse 6, He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Ed. Chosen one. Heaven's light marks you differently now. You have walked through refining fire and emerged radiant. The seal placed upon your life tonight declares that your story is wholly protected, purified, preserved. It cannot be altered by lies or undone by fear. What God seals, no hand can unseal. The Spirit of God moves gently now, wrapping around you like a soft wind at sunset. It whispers of promises kept and destinies secured. You are not being released into uncertainty, but into assurance. The next steps of your path are not questions to be solved, but answers to be lived. Every promise that once hovered above you now begins to manifest in quiet ways. Peace in your mind, clarity in your heart, alignment in your relationships. This is how heaven completes through restoration, not spectacle. You will find yourself walking in ease where there once was effort, speaking with grace where there once was guarding. The weight has shifted. The work has settled. Completion is also continuation in disguise. God never ends a thing without beginning another. The seal He places on this chapter of your life is also the stamp that authorizes the next. You have been trained in hiddenness. Now you will move in revelation. What was private pain becomes public purpose. This seal carries responsibility. It is the confirmation that you are ready to walk as one who belongs fully to the kingdom. It means heaven trusts you now with influence, with wisdom, with weight. It means your words will matter because they will carry residue of glory. You will not need to force doors open. They will recognize the seal and unlock themselves. Beloved, take a moment and breathe deeply. Feel the completeness of this moment settle into your bones. The restlessness that once defined you dissolves in the awareness that everything is as it should be. God's hand has guided every chapter, even the painful ones. You are not behind schedule. You are precisely on time. If you could see the unseen now, you would witness angels bowing in satisfaction, the heavens recording the conclusion of one divine narrative and the birth of another. You would see your name inscribed in light, woven into eternity's fabric under the heading, Fulfilled. You stand at the intersection of ending and beginning, and both realms applaud. The darkness that once opposed you has withdrawn. Unable to contend with completed light, you carry within you now not just memory, but mastery, the kind that comes only from walking through what others avoid. Chosen one. The seal of completion does not remove your humanity, it redeems it. You will still walk among the ordinary, but you will carry the extraordinary. You will still speak common words, but they will release uncommon peace. The evidence of completion is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of stillness in the midst of it. Look up now. The same sky that once mirrored your uncertainty now reflects your purpose. Heaven has written your name among the protected, the faithful, the chosen. The story that began with trembling now ends with triumph. The voice of God echoes softly through eternity. It is done. Chosen one, pause and let this truth sink deep. You made it to the end of the journey heaven wrote for you. The night has spoken. The fire has refined, and the seal has been set. What began as warfare has ended in worship. What began in fear now glows with faith. If this word has found a home in your spirit, let it live beyond this moment. Let your gratitude become a ripple of light. Tap like, not for approval, but as an act of remembrance A simple way of saying, Lord, thank you for bringing me this far. Share this message so it may travel to someone standing where you once stood, waiting for proof that God still speaks. And in the comments, write from your heart what part of this journey spoke to you most. Your words may be the confirmation someone else prayed for tonight. Finally, subscribe if this voice of faith has felt like home. It isn't about numbers. It's about staying connected to the flow of hope that heaven keeps sending through these messages. You are not just a listener, you are part of this light. Your story is still unfolding, and heaven is still watching.